our guest anchors from across the globe. Thank you for joining us. Burna boy, keeping a girl waiting. Shame.
No, it's the traffic, man. You guys' traffic is terrible out here, man.
It's the traffic. And the lovely Vanessa Mdee, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thanks for having me.
So Vanessa, let's kick off with you. You have a brand new video and a brand new song coming out. And in case people don't know who Vanessa is, she's a musician, a VJ, humanitarian, radio host. What don't you do?
I don't cook.
Really?
That's one thing.
Seriously?
For real.
Ever?
I burn water.
Do you cook?
Yeah.
You're looking very relaxed. We've never had guest anchors who look this relaxed.
It's a relaxed atmosphere.
It's a relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so Vanessa, your new video, you're doing a lot of things, obviously. How are you able to keep up with all of that? All of those things that you do?
And sure, I'm an Energizer bunny, so I really like to keep myself occupied. But at the same time, I get bored really easily. So every new thing that I do or every other thing that I do is really just a challenge. And just to engage my active mind.
To engage your active mind.
Yeah.
Berna, you make hit tunes or hit
This
songs.
is
How do you
true.
do that? This is true.
He says, this is true.
How do you do that?
I mean, I just make what feels good to me, you know what I mean? Like what my spirit tells me to make. And I don't really consider others when I make music. You understand?
Really? That's new. So you don't, when your producers are saying this is a really hot beat, if you don't feel it, then it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they make the beat and the beat speaks to me and then I deliver. You understand?
So at your age, how old are you? 23 now?
I'm going to be 23 on the 2nd of July, which is about a week or two from now.
So birthday plans? What are we doing?
Well, I didn't plan, I was going to be on tour, but maybe I'll cancel a show for it or something.
You'll cancel the shows.
Yeah, 'cause it's my birthday, man.
Okay, speaking of cancelling shows, Vanessa, I'm pretty sure you've heard this. And Burna, you even say this in your song. You've been called a bad boy. People say you're difficult to work with. How does that work with you? You've kept me waiting on live TV.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just misunderstood, man. You get me? I'm just very misunderstood, but it's all good. I'm understood by the
So
right
who are you
people.
really if you're misunderstood?
I'm just the guy that knows what he wants. You get me? Like, I know if I'm supposed to be here, I'm supposed to be there correct. I'm not supposed to go there because you said I should go there and then end up disappointing my fans.
Okay, so Vanessa, is that how you operate as well? When it speaks to you, then you do it.
I do, but I'm also very considerate of other people's feelings. That's our difference, you know. I'm one of many siblings, so we were taught to split the cheese.
Speaking of siblings, Namtera Mdee is your sister.
She's my sister.
And she's your older sister. Did you ever feel like you were growing up in her shadow?
Have you seen her hips? Of course I was. But no. Any
Where's she
video?
Please,
No.
not the dating show.
Exactly. I mean, she's great. I mean, she's absolutely amazing. I only looked up to her at all points in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's your song playing. I have to admit, it's in Kiswahili, but I can hear very little of it because it's such conk Kiswahili. What does it mean?
A lot of it is just, you know.
What's Ninampa member? What do you say?
Oh, you know, that means absolutely nothing. We created a word, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Vakizona Mwemweru. It means absolutely nothing. It actually has turned into, the context has been turned into I'm going crazy.
Oh, really?
Vakizona Mwemweru. Kuwa mwehu in Kiswahili, yani umekuwa mwendo azin. Umekuwa mwehu, as in, you're going crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you make up songs in your songs? See, a lot of Kenyans love your music, but they don't even know what you're saying because they don't understand Pidgin English. Is it surprising to you that your music has crossed over so greatly?
No, because music is a universal language, you understand? Even if I'm speaking Chinese, you know, it's still gonna work somehow as long as it speaks to people.
When you're making the music in the studio, do you ever think this is going to be a hit or that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, right now, I can tell you for sure that I have over 160 unreleased material.
Wow.
You get me? This is because I just make music for me, not because there's a label will
Then
come
we
and be
just
like, you have to go and do
Then we
this
just
song now. You
happen
need
to
a
hear
hit.
it.
Yeah, and then when it's the right time, it comes out.
Okay, so why do you think Kenyan music is not crossing over as much as Nigerian music or even Tanzanian music and South African
Oh
music?
God, I'm not in the right position to answer that because I don't know.
Why not? We've listened to Kenyan music. Do you like it?
Actually, that's what I'm saying. I just got here like not too long ago.
Okay.
You know, so I don't really know much. So I'm in no position to say what's good for them.
Vanessa, do you listen to Kenyan music? Why do you
Oh,
think it's not
lots.
crossing over?
I honestly think that the music is good. So there should be ways in which it can cross over. I think the problem begins at home. I think a lot of our radio DJs, our bloggers, our audiences don't support Kenyan music as much as they should.
Yeah.
Same case for Tanzania music. Once this happens, I guess there will be some sort of ripple. If you go to Nigeria, I tell you the truth, you go to a club in Nigeria, it's Nigerian music from the beginning to the end of the night. Like, you'll hear like one Beyonce record, but it's Burna, it's Iyanya, it's Davido, it's like, you know.
Is this how it works in Tanzania as well?
You can go to certain clubs in Tanzania where they play no foreign music and it's all Tanzanian music. So already you're giving the artist a chance. You understand? So, and also just the investment. I feel like a lot of Nigerians, West Africans invest a whole lot into their music. It's a business. So you have videos that are at a better budget and they get bigger platforms to get played on international networks. It's much easier to play records when they look better.
Okay, Burna, you look like you're about to sleep. Do you want to
No. I just like to be comfortable, man. Just keep it comfortable.
Speaking of comfortable, well, uncomfortable, blogs. You talk about this all the time. The haters, the people who say stuff about you that's negative. How do you deal with
That's what I'm
that?
saying. I'm just misunderstood, man. And I've been since I was born, so I'm used to it, man.
What do you mean since you were born?
Like, it's the same, it's pretty much the same thing that's happening now that's been happening since I was little, you know, so it's really nothing new.
So how does your family take it? Because you know how to deal with it. Does your family know how to do
Of course they do. That's why they're my family.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
How many?
I got 2 little sisters.
Oh, come on. Tell us about your family. We want to know more.
But I like to keep my family business to myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I got 2 little sisters.
So we're not talking about any girlfriends or anything?
I don't have any girlfriends.
Are you looking to have girlfriends? Girlfriend?
If I was,
Hey,
if I was, I probably would be in that situation right now. But I don't think that's part of my plan.
But it's not part of your plan. Vanessa, how do you deal with the bloggers, all the stories that come out which are not true, and how do they affect your family?
My family doesn't pay attention to any blogs. they know me a bit too well. They'll be like, yo, did you? No, they wouldn't. They know that if they hit me up like that, I'll be like, really? Okay, how about that check? No, I'm playing.
How about that check?
Yeah, so we're busy chasing the dream and building an empire to.
Burna, is this what you're hoping for? Because, I mean, you're 23, you have your whole life ahead of you. What's the plan?
I'm 22. I'm gonna be 23.
22. I'm sorry.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
She's a few days early.
Yeah, a few days early.
Okay, 22.
Like, I want everyone to say happy birthday to me on my birthday.
Fine.
Like, they're gonna make
Pre-happy
everyone think.
birthday, how about that?
Yeah. that's what
Pre-happy
I'm saying.
birthday, okay.
Thank you very much.
But you have your whole life ahead of you. What's the plan for you? Because a lot of artists are looking to get to where you are now.
Well, it's the same way I'm looking to get to where Jay-Z is right now. Is it? So it's a food chain. Yeah.
So would you say that's sort of your inspiration, Jay-Z? Any
Nah.
local ones? Any from Nigeria?
Of course, man. Like Two-Face. You know, if I was to name names, man, it would be long.
It would be long.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a pause there. We'll be back talking to the 2 stars, finding out why they're in the country. So there we go. I'm sure you've heard their music. Burna Boy, that video, we were just talking about it earlier. There's a part that I watch and I always...
Yeah.
You know what part I'm talking about? The guy is dancing and he's on the street. Was this a closed set or it's just as raw as we see it?
It's real. Like, it's real stuff. It's real traffic, real car, real person.
And people in Nigeria just dance
What were
like
the
that on the
reactions,
street?
though? Like people on the
It's
street.
entertaining.
That's really interesting.
Like, ah.
Would you do a video like that?
Of course. There's nothing more amazing than just natural environments and people just reacting to stuff like
Okay, so let's talk about why you're here.
Okay.
Because there's no show. So Burna, why are you here? Apart from looking for a wife. I know that's what you're really here for.
Well, yeah, you just knocked me off. But yeah, man, I'm here for, well, right here, right now, sitting here.
Well, no, not right here, right now. Why are you in the country?
Oh, Coke Studio, man. Coke Studio series thingy.
I'm sorry, Vanessa, could you please explain what you're trying to say?
Coke Studio series thingy. No, we're here to tape Coke Studio Africa.
Yeah, that's
It's the
what I
second
said.
season.
So that's been seen as sort of the biggest platform for African artists to come together.
Right.
How does this feel for you?
It's great, man.
You don't seem particularly excited about it, Vanessa.
No, you don't let his.
Why am I being attacked out here?
No. Forget it. No, it's a great platform. To be honest, these fusions make it so much more special. I think the reason why the show is so successful is the fact that people from the West, from the East, from the South get to watch their favorite artists interact on a musical platform and do stuff that they don't necessarily get to see behind the music and all of that good stuff. So who would have ever thought that me and Burna would be making music and doing some cool stuff like that? And it's just an interesting mesh, first of all.
So basically, you were expecting me to say all this.
Yeah, why not?
That's what I'm saying. I'm a guy. She's a girl.
What does that mean?
Guys don't really talk much. Generally, where I come from, guys don't really talk much. Though. That's why we have. Yeah,
they be
I'm from the south of Nigeria.
Between the two of you, as you argue on this set, I have one more question between, and then you're having a lot of fun.
The party.
Okay, is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. Go ahead. So we have one more question before you. One of you has to read an intro on the auto cue. You have to decide which one. Let's talk money. Money, money, money. It is said that when an African artist leaves the continent, that's when the money rolls in. There's a perception that Nigerian musicians are particularly wealthy, rocking Versace shades, gold and whatnot. Is this true? Let's start with Vanessa.
Look, I am working my way to the top. As he said, there's a food chain. Straight up, there's a food chain, and just I think the various regions of the continent are various
in terms of the food chain,
right?
Where is what country right now?
Nigeria and Southern Africa, way at the top. Straight up, there's a structure that allows for artists to be paid a certain amount, and just there's a distribution that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like the East comes after. So
Burna, money, money, money.
I get money. I don't know about anyone else.
Is it what we see in the videos, though? I mean, there are people who look at you guys and they say, I don't want to go to school, I just want to do music because it brings a lot of money. Why would you not want to
go? Well, I mean, I understand that, but go to school, man.
Good advice. Go to school. Man of few words. So who between the two of you is going to read the intro for us?
Okay, I'll do it.
You'll do it? Please, Vanessa, feel free to jump in and help him out if he gets stuck. So you're going to
As soon as I get tired, I'll just...
So you're on that camera over there. Come for.
Okay.
And you'll just read it and it's going to scroll up.
All right.
Please introduce yourself using your government names. If you were given Burna Boy at birth, say your name is Burna Boy.
Burna.
My name is Damini Ebonlua Ogulu, aka Burna Boy, and I'm about to read you something. Have you ever wanted to just slap someone silly? A group of people agreed to do it on camera, and the video has gone viral. Gian Moose explains.
Wow, you're easily tickled. So during the break, you said one of them had 4 hands. So how do you think you did in terms of reading the news?
You said I did good, so I must have done good.
Yeah? How do you think you did, though?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it.
Okay, fine. Let's see how Vanessa does it. You're supposed to introduce our sports anchor, Lynn Washira, who is in a different studio. Please look into Cam 2.
Okay, and here to bring us our sports update for the day, joining us from another studio, this is Lynn Washira.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. And of course, I'll be bringing you a lot of sports news after a short break. Do stay with us.